All right, we're talking about YouTubers that deserve more punishment because there's a lot of POSs on the internet. Let's talk
We
about it.
live in a world where rich
Shout out to the
people are
Discord.
above the law, and you may not believe
100%.
that.
No, they
If you
are.
don't, it's
They
because
are.
you're immature and your eyes are not open to what's
You're a
happening
bot.
around you. But the truth is, you and I would probably get arrested for literally everything I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm
But they
talking about
don't
all of
because
the normal people, and if you happen to be
bro, this gameplay is absolutely amazing, bro. I'll say that off the bat because I thought you would have crashed a couple times. No, this bro's a legit legend in this game.
rich
Look at
watching this
this.
video, that's
Okay,
kind of
bro.
weird. I
Wait,
don't
what?
expect rich people to be watching my type of
Bro, rich people. Let me tell you the secret, bro. There are rich people absolutely everywhere. Just because some people have billions of dollars and you know about them, there are others with billions of dollars that you don't know about. There are people that are always watching and you never know where they come from.
content because it calls out a lot of their bad behaviors. But anyway, if you
That's
are rich,
fine.
I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day,
Oh, that
here's
backflip
the
crash
thing.
out.
I truly believe that famous and rich individuals get away with so many different things, and we're gonna talk about the recent ones that happened in on the YouTube space. So you may not know some of these people, and that is fine. I'll explain what each of them did one by one. Okay. So if we
Let's
look
hear it.
at James Charles over here, James
Mm.
Charles a few years ago got caught inappropriately messaging minors for adult content or an adult inappropriate way. And I'm trying to keep this video clean
I
because
feel
I
I
want
get what you're
these
saying. Yeah.
videos to be spread as far and wide onto the internet, because a lot of people need to start calling out the hypocrisy in the society. But anyway, here's the thing.
That's
He got
true.
caught
Absolutely true.
sending
Absolutely
very
true.
actual charged messages to minors and his straight fans. He was trying to use his fame and fortune to even manipulate his straight fans into doing gay activities for him, like sending pictures and nudes and like these types of crazy things. But yet he is on YouTube. He's still on YouTube. He
He's
still has
still
a
on
platform,
YouTube
right?
because James Charles makes a lot of money and he brings a lot of audience to the platform, which is why James Charles has not been banned.
He's making like 700,000 views. This was posted 10 days ago.
That's a
3
lot of
days ago,
people
he still has a platform. Why is that?
because
Like,
he
the
makes
thing
money and he
is,
brings it to the
and I know people
platform.
would say, oh, that's just bad for business, what I'm about to say, but if I was in control, if I was in charge, people like them would go boop, bye, that's it.
That's interesting. We all say the same thing, but until you're sitting in those positions, we will see. We
Disappear,
will
you're
see.
gone, right? And then
We
the
will
thing is, I
see.
would also
Morality
put
is
it in the
subjective,
terms of
man.
service or whatever contract that you sign up with YouTube, that if you break any laws while on YouTube, like let's say you literally do criminal stuff like what James Charles did, you will be fined. You will be fined a decent amount of money
Find.
and you will be kicked off the platform. I think a lot of people
That's I've never heard of that take, but that's interesting. Of course, at the same time, bro, the same reason why James Charles isn't getting punished for the stuff he does, there are going to be even smaller people that get away with the same thing because, of course, they're not as big. But to try and find everybody that breaks a law, and YouTube is like worldwide, so there's laws, there's gray areas all over the place. I don't think this will work, but I get what you're trying to say, bro. I get what you're
forget
putting
how
out.
powerful of a motivator money is, and I really, really do think that if their pockets start hurting, they won't be acting like the creeps that they are. Anyway, we're going to talk about Dr. Disrespect next. Now,
Okay.
Dr. Disrespect admitted pretty recently that he was inappropriately messaging a minor, and it got to the point that it may have been actually charged as well. Like, and this is the thing that kind of pisses me off, right? Listen to the words that I got to be using while
Yeah,
I'm
you got to tiptoe
describing these
around it.
absolute freaks, right?
Mm.
I can't call this guy an FAG because I will get kicked off of YouTube. That's hate speech. But he can prey on his audience. He can literally prey on them like a predator and still have his channel. Tell me how that makes sense. I can't
bro, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It absolutely does not make sense. Let's talk about it.
Call this guy a PDF file
There were no
without
charges?
getting
Okay.
flagged on YouTube or possibly getting my channel removed.
Correction.
But he can go ahead and talk to a minor inappropriately and still be on YouTube. It's kind of crazy how that works, isn't it? It's like, you know, rules for thee but not for me, and it really is
Yeah.
an eye-opener.
A lot of the world
You
works
know,
like
I
that,
can't
unfortunately. We
call
definitely
Chris
need to
Tyson
change it.
a he, even though he was born biologically male and still is biologically male because he has XY chromosomes. I can't call him a he because that's hate speech and I should be banned. Tell me how that makes sense.
Hmm. Honestly, I'm the type of person that says live and let live. I really don't care what other people decide to do with their bodies, right? So, as a society, the way we work, we all have social masks. You know, the stuff that you're saying in your video, like you're not showing your face, so you don't have accountability for the actions that you're saying. Now, if you were to say this stuff and show your face, of course, you would probably word it differently because you get more in trouble. So that's the way that life just works, how our society works. We try and not meddle with other people's lives because everybody lives a different life, 100%. So for this person, if they just want to be called a girl, okay, there she is, boom. Like, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, it's their body. It is what it is. And if you don't want to call them by what they want to be called, well, then that's issues that you and them have to fix. So instead of even going into that problem of having issues, just is what it is. All right, you want to be called she? Okay, she, boom. You pick it up, put it down, bro. It
Tell me
is what
how
it
is
is.
that fair? But he can go ahead and prey on multiple minors, send them
Okay,
in
so and look, now we have something to actually talk about. Now this person is preying on minors, whether it's a he or she, they, whatever, right? They're preying on minors. Now we have something to legitimately go after this person for. What they want to do with their body is one thing versus what they want to do to somebody else's is another.
inappropriate adult content, groom them, and still have his channel up. This is his channel. This isn't a fan page. He just pretended, he changed the name, and yeah, he still has his channel up. This video was uploaded 4 days ago and it has 42,000 views. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of people clowning on him in the comments here. You know, this guy
This was
starts out
bad.
by saying, guys, stop sending hate comments. I can't like all of them. That's kind of funny, but anyway, you get my point. How is it fair for these people
not fair.
to be
It's
above
not.
the law? It's not,
Not
fair.
fair. It's not.
But
It's
if
not.
I was to say,
And that's important because the reason why we have the law is so we don't go into anarchy and chaos. That's the point of the law. But people that have money and influence have bent the law to be in their favor. So now that we're working in a world where the laws aren't for everybody, there are people that are above the law. What do you do about that? That's a good question. I'm interested to hear people's responses.
that this guy is a guy, there's a very real chance that I can lose my channel. There's a very real chance that I can lose everything that I've built up. You know, I'm getting punished for using wordy words, but they're not getting punished for grooming kids, being predators towards kids. You see what you're starting to see the picture I'm painting
Bro,
here?
is this your
You're
gameplay
starting
or
to see
somebody
the
else's?
one-sidedness of our society.
The
I
hell?
want you all to look at this. Look at Big Cheese over here. Mr. Cupcake himself is back on YouTube, and his channel is still up. Why?
That's crazy.
Why?
That is
You know,
crazy.
now
Because I want to say it's because it hasn't gotten a lot of traction, but 52,000 people saw it. So I don't know, man.
I'm
I
not
don't know. Like YouTube has banned his previous attempts, but they were really keeping an eye on him. It's been years since that situation happened. So yeah, he's trying to sneak back on. When he gets big enough and YouTube sees it, they're probably gonna smack him down again. It's insane, man. It's insane.
gonna lie. I think every single person that I've mentioned so far deserves to be treated like EDP. How he was banished to the Shadow Realm, but the thing is, he doesn't stay banished, right? Dude is like a freaking skin rash that just keeps coming back, right? And every time you see him, you're like, bro, go away. No one wants you here. And the same goes for each and every one of these. This person here especially, in my opinion, we need a lot more evidence about his situation for me to 100% solidify my hate towards Dr. Disrespect. But
100% solidify my hate. Damn.
if it's 100% proven,
Word.
let's say those messages get released, then yeah, you need to get the fuck out too, right? And then
Okay.
we we can't
I get
talk
it.
about these people in too harsh of a way because they're protected ultimately. You know, with the whole Mr. Beast situation that happened recently, you even have people coming out and admitting that their comments are being deleted and they're silencing the truth because the powers that be only care about money.
Yep.
That's all it is. Our say doesn't really mean much to these people. That's the truth, and it's a scary thing. You know, it's almost like y'all remember this scene from The Boys? I'm gonna play this.
I haven't seen The Boys. I haven't seen it.
So this is the scene where Homelander zaps one of the people that was protesting against him. I think they threw a can of Coke at his son, and he straight up murks that guy in broad daylight. He deleted that guy in broad daylight, and everyone started cheering, and Homelander is like,
oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
so, yeah.
Oh man.
So I want to talk about these types of fans for a second.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Let me see if I can get the shot here. These are the fans that allow people like this to stay around, that allow people like this to stay around. That's the type of fans we're dealing with. These are the weirdos of our society that go and support these types of individuals even though they've committed heinous crimes, in my opinion. James Charles should have faced some type of jail time for what he did. Chris Tyson should be facing some type of jail time for what he did. Big Chungus over here should be facing the same thing. It's the same. You know, a proper investigation needs to be done into the Dr. Disrespect situation. But as I said at the beginning of this video, these people are above the law.
And that's what it is. They're above the law. Socially, that's when you have to spread the awareness. This is what this person does. This is what this person has done. This is what they're currently doing. When you shine a light on the bad things that they have done, that can change the court of public opinion. And when you change the views of the court of the public opinion, it's not a guarantee that something bad will happen or justice will be sought or anything like that, but you have a stronger chance of it coming to fruition. Because when they are rich and powerful, they can basically get away with damn near anything. And it's very scary and it's very sad. So yeah, we definitely do need to shine a light on it and talk about it. And it's a dangerous thing to do, but it is what it is, man. It's the world we live in. You gotta fix it. If you don't fix it, it's just gonna get worse, and then everybody's gonna die.
It's very
not
obvious.
worth it.
But people like me, when we talk about it, we get shut down. We get silenced. Our videos get suppressed.
Cough,
or it
Boeing.
gets disliked, bombed by.
Look, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. I don't even know what's going on with Boeing, but it's probably something crazy.
Yes, right, by these absolute weirdos.
It's probably something crazy.
Who just sit and watch and binge garbage content from garbage people like this. You know, that's what happens to people like me. You know, and it's just hilarious. But there's one more person that I need to talk about here who, in my opinion, is just as bad as the rest of them. Now, you're gonna be like, oh wow, I can't believe you're comparing Logan Paul to these predators. But no, Logan Paul
is a scammer.
Predator. That's what he is. Logan Paul preys on his own fans, right? And he's done it multiple times. He has this really like a nice guy persona on the internet, but ultimately, if your eyes are open, you'll see Logan for what he really is. He is a greedy, narcissistic motherfucker. He only cares about those dollar bills, y'all. That's all he cares about. Logan doesn't give a flying fuck about any of his fans. That's the truth. And here, you know how I can.
And you know what's crazy? His fans probably, it doesn't even register. They probably are just so bought into whatever he's spilling that even if they do get screwed over, right? Because I know he had some type of crypto zoo, right? I remember I think there's currently ongoing a lawsuit versus him and another YouTuber um, about all the stuff that Logan's been going through when it comes to scamming, and it's wild that the people that got scammed, it seems like they will probably go back to Logan if he even paid back half the money that he owes him because they're so loyal to him, man. It's insane. People do not think for themselves. Even when they have money, they do not think for themselves, bro. It's sad. Absolutely sad.
Say that so confidently because dude has not paid back the money he
Oh,
promised that he
allegedly.
would. If he
Ah,
really did, if he
yeah,
was really
CoffeeZilla. There it is.
sorry about all of the people who lost their money, this video here with CoffeeZilla would not be
It wouldn't be
would not
necessary.
have been created. You know, everyone would have looked at him as, oh yeah, you know, he's redeemable. You know, he really gave back the money that he said he would, and this would not be happening. But that's just the world we live in, man. Logan is allowed to scam people and get away with it. He's allowed to scam people and get away with it, and
It
we just
is.
have to accept it because all of
Nah,
us
we
are a
don't have
bunch
to.
of fucking nobodies. You know, we have no power. We have no millions in the bank. We don't have powerful lawyers or powerful people in high places. Like, we
We don't
just
need
don't
all
have
that.
those things. The
We
most
just
you
need to be
can do
together.
is talk about it on YouTube or Twitter or whatever social media platform that you're on and hope that you don't get banned. That's just the sad state of our society right now. But anyway, I wanted to just give my takes on this. It's a bit of a rant, I know, but if you agree with any of my takes, if you think that these people should really face much more dire consequences for their actions, go ahead and like and subscribe. You are the type of people I want on this channel. You are the type of people who see something wrong and can openly admit that they're not okay with it. That's the type of individuals I
That's some
want
real shit.
around here. And
That's
yeah,
good.
you know, everybody else
It's a good
have a
community.
good rest of your day, okay?
That was cool. Yeah, it was a cool video. And yeah, 100%. It's a sad world that we live in. 100% a sad world we live in, but I think we can fix it. This isn't the first time when it comes to just humankind where there's been people in charge that were not good people, right? It's happened many a times in history, which is why I think history is very important. It can help you stop issues that'll happen tomorrow if you learn about the same issue that happened years ago. But yeah, definitely people have to stand up. We do. Because if we don't, they're just going to keep taking more and 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 more. Yeah, it's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy, crazy world. But yeah, this is a great video. Jean the One, great video. I get what you were coming from with this video. I think it's dope. Definitely, you know, you have a big heart, man. You know what you think is right, and you want to go after it and pursue it, even if it risks your channel. That's real. I respect that. All right, till the next one. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. We'll talk more about society and the everything, right? It's just what goes on here in the stream. Check out the streams. We're live on Twitch. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye bye.